Alright, what is going on YouTube? Once again, it's PXG Cash Howard, coach of your New York Nido Kings, welcoming you to another battle for the Worldwide Champions League Season 4. We're up to Week 8. We're fighting Blaze. Blaze is the second person this season I have not fought, but ironically, Blaze is not new this season, as he joined last season substituting for Thomas, who ended up getting kicked out for what happened during our match. So, Blaze is a new opponent for us. Blaze actually has a squad, which is kind of funny. Because I think none of us were kind of realizing it till like it was too late. Like, yo, this guy's team is a little too good. And building for it was kind of difficult considering the fact that mostly everything had like their specific speed stats. So for example, his Infernape, his Gengar, and his Latias are all above a speed of 100. His Hippowdon is slow, so we just put that on the slow tier. Then for Alligator and Stoutland are kind of about the same. So when you compare that to my pokes, I also brought 3 Pokemon of 100 and plus speed tier. My slowest Pokemon is Tangrowth, which will outspeed the Hippowdon easily. And then Volcanion will not be able to outspeed for Alligator or Stoutland. Zygarde could, as long as they're not boosted. Now, most of his pokes have a way to boost their a stat. The only exception, I think, looking at his team right now, would probably be Gengar, because Feraligatr can do Dragon Dance or Swords Dance. Infernape, I think, can also do Swords Dance. Stoutland, while he doesn't do it natively himself, using the sand from Hippowdon will be able to make himself faster. Hippowdon doesn't really boost himself, and Latias could potentially with a Calm Mind to his special attack stat and special defensive stat. So regardless of the fact, this is not an easy match to prep for. We do need a win. We desperately need a win at this point. So we actually got our assistant coach back. I think seeing how badly we've been doing probably motivated him to come back. He was under the assumption we were doing good so far. We decided that for this week, Scolipede would actually be very beneficial for us in terms of getting the win. And then based off of that, we just started building around. And as usual, we got like the usual stuff. I think we got everyone from last week. I honestly think we just subbed out... Wait, let me see. I don't think Azelf was here last week either. So I think it's got like 2 pokes got subbed out. Yeah, because we had Raikou and we had Blissey. And oh no, we also had Cobalion too. Wait. Who didn't I have last week? Tangrowth was here. No, Tangrowth was not here. That's right, because Tangrowth would have been bad. So Tangrowth, Azelf, and Scolipede are substituting for Raikou, Cobalion, and Blissey. But yeah, this team, like I said, we can kind of counter each other. Depends on how well we actually play. Will determine who actually gets the win. So let's see what happens. Week 8 of the Worldwide Champions League. Ourselves taking on the El Paso Enteis. Alright, so Blaze issuing the challenge. So I lead off with Gabe the Volcanion. He leads off with Gengar. And he withdraws Gengar. Guessing Gengar, Volcanion is probably not who he wanted to run into right now. So he goes into Latias. I go for the Flamethrower. So now we swap out, we go into Tangrowth. Tangrowth was built specifically to take special attacks. So he goes to the Draco Meteor. He gets a crit. So he gets a crit with the Pokemon that I built specifically to take these hits. I'm definitely switching out. So So I go back into game, because at this point he's at +2 special attack. He goes to Draco Meteor again. Definitely not what I was expecting. We're able to take this hit fairly well. I'm assuming this is what Tangrowth should have been able to take with the first one. So now he's at -4, and with the Life Orb recoil on top of that. So he goes to the Roost. I was not expecting him to actually stay in. So I go for the Steam Eruption. It is a resistant hit because of the Dragon typing. But I'm not expecting him to actually stay in, which is the issue, because he is staying in. I'm going for the Steam Eruption again. I think that one was a crit. It was. He goes to the Roost again. And I think that one more time I was like, he's still in here. At -4 special attack, which Latias's attacking stat is special attack stat. So we continue to just hit it. I'm surprised that we haven't gotten a burn yet either. So he goes to the Roost again. And I think one more time I hit the Steam Eruption because I was expecting it to leave. I'm also kind of surprised I actually landed all of these Steam Eruptions. So, we haven't gotten a burn, it's still in. At this point I'm like, okay, I'm gonna pick another move. And the moment I do that, he swaps out. Here comes for Alligator. I go for the Sludge Wave. Even though Alligator would have resisted the Steam Eruption, if I would have got the burn on him, would have been probably beneficial for us. So I decided to stay in because I'm foolish. And because I am foolish, I now no longer have a Volcanion. If the Volcanion goes down, we're already starting off 5-6. So I shake off the confusion. You know, at this point, like I said, I wasn't expecting all that to happen. He goes to the Aqua Jet. Takes the Life Orb recoil. We go for the Energy Ball. Getting rid of Alligator is a good thing. Ironically, I didn't want to do that for Alligator. It is one of my favorite pokes. You know, Totodile is the best. So we're 5-5 right now. So he goes into Gengar. So I would stay in, but the fact that he willingly threw out his Gengar makes me wonder if it's actually faster than me. So I go into Tentacruel. He goes to the Shadow Ball. We recover with our Black Sludge. Doesn't show that it's Life Orb ready, so I don't know what this thing actually has. And he withdraws it. Goes back into Latias. They go for the Scald. We actually get the burn off of the Scald, not from the 7 Steam Eruptions we threw out, but from the Scald, which is fine. So we have a burn Latias. I'm not going to stay in because he already revealed he has Size Shock. So go into Tangrowth. Hopefully Tangrowth can actually take this hit like it was meant to. There's the Size Shock. This I know we can take. Not the best that I thought it was going to take it, but we took it. Latias taking damage from the burn. Probably going to Roost here. And there it is. At this point, I'm starting to realize I don't think he really cares what happens to his Latias. I go for the knockoff. I get him back essentially where he was at before. We get rid of the Life Orb too. I don't know if that was kind of a good thing or bad thing. It's kind of good, I guess, that in terms of moves won't hurt as much anymore. But bad because he won't be taking the recoil on top of the burn damage. He goes for the Draco Meteor again. Tangrowth not able to live the hit. Does drop his special attack stat by 2 again. So Tangrowth is out. 4-5. Latias takes the burn damage. So we go into Mill X the Scolipede. I feel it's a little too early to bring out the secret weapon. But considering I'm faster than it, and it should live at this range. So Latias goes down. We also get a free speed boost off of this. I don't have to waste a turn. It goes into Hippowdon. And with it comes the Sand. I dealt with Rain last week and I'm going to have to deal with Sand. So I go for the Swords Dance. I'm expecting him, as much as he has Whirlwind, and I know he usually attacks with Earthquake, and there's the Earthquake. I was actually expecting him to throw out Stealth Rocks. But I know I'll be able to live the Earthquake hit. We do take damage from the Sandstorm. So now we're at +2 speed. So I kind of have the requirement I was kind of looking for. So now, shout out to the boy Mill. He loves whenever this happens. I go for the Z move. This Z move literally was for Hippowdon only. So here's the Hydro Vortex. No more rocks falling. Now we actually got water. So it is enough. Hippowdon goes down. We continue to take damage from the Sandstorm. Now we're at +3 speed. At this point, I don't think anything can outspeed me. It goes into the Stoutland. As I said, it is boosted by the sand. So I go for the Poison Jab. I'm surprised it lived. I can tell you that much. I was surprised the Stoutland lived. We do get the poison, but I was not expecting this thing to actually live. I was expecting at this point to just kind of like bulldoze through. But Milex goes down. Did a decent job. Stoutland probably at 1 HP. That actually gets me mad. He's at 1 HP. But we're tied 3-3. He goes for the return. Does a lot of damage. The Stoutland goes down due to his own Life Orb recoil. And we get buffeted by the Sandstorm. At this point, anything that comes out can probably kill Tentacruel. And I don't really need it at this point. So he goes to the close combat. Which will be enough to kill Tentacruel. So right now, we're at 2-2. He does have Life Orb also. The Sandstorm is not gone. So I go into Azelf. So essentially, if I'm right, and that Gengar is Scarfed, it's going to have to pick a move that'll be able to kill both Azelf and Zygarde. Infernape goes down as I do outspeed it natively, and with the loss of its defenses was going to go down quickly anyway. So if this Gengar does outspeed Azelf, and it does, it is Choice Scarfed, as I was guessing originally, it will be able to knock off Azelf, but now Zygarde will actually kill it, as the Shadow Ball will not be able to actually kill us in one hit. At least it shouldn't. Okay, it does not. It does lower our special defense. But luckily I know for a fact we'll be able to kill with the 1,000 arrows. And with that, Gengar goes down. And we picked up a win versus Blaze. Ironically, canceling the Blaze show, as we've been putting it, in the Worldwide Champions League. The Blaze show. The Blaze show is canceled. To get the 1-0 win. Not the best win, but looking back, I think probably the only time I actually messed up was at the beginning. But I think I played this as best as I could. As I said, it was going to be a tough match regardless. I've never played Blaze before, so I didn't know what he would actually do. His play with Latias essentially confused the hell out of me. And the fact that it was actually able to go plow down through two of my strong, I think my more defensive pokes this week actually did do a little number on us, but we were able to actually come back through. But GG's to Blaze. That does put us at 3-5. We're still not in a good spot. We still got a couple weeks left. But we need to get more wins. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.